Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be defending the city of Philippi. If you'll remember, in the last video we captured it. The enemy is going to be coming in with reinforcements, and the most important of which is the armored train. The armored train is basically an ironclad on wheels. It's a very good artillery position. We're going to be getting artillery reinforcements of our own, fortunately, and they're going to be vital in destroying that unit. If we don't take out the train, then we won't win the game. All right, let's see. I'm moving my artillery batteries back because I'm anticipating the enemy charging. I'm also going to do something that I'm kind of not certain of, but I think it's a good tactic. I've noticed that if you pull your infantry back into the city portion of the town, you get, look at the you go from having like 70% cover when you're at the actual fortification to having 94, 95, 99, maybe even 100% cover if you're in the village. So that cover is going to be vital, I feel, to keeping the enemy back. And basically just causing the enemy to not push us out of the... Let's see. I wish I could get what the terrain is. I'm going to send the commander back to the middle of the town. I'm sending the supplies back because I don't want to lose them. I'm going to send Bristow up forward just to get some intel for us. This is a vantage point, and you'll see the map lights up when he gets there. So we'll be able to see the enemy advance against us. We still don't hear the train coming, which is good. I want to get everybody into position before the train comes. Let's see, we still hold this point, which means we have supplies. All right. Now, we have reinforcements that will be coming from this direction, but they're not on their way yet. So, let's hope that everything is going as good as possible. We could detach skirmishers, but I don't think that would be wise. I think we should maintain as much strength as possible at the moment. Alright, the enemy general is now on the field, and we've got Wheeler's regiment up there. I'm going to move... Well, no, I'll leave Bristow there for the moment. Bristow is going to be important on holding this flank, and if the enemy cavalry, which I've seen them do this, I've seen Ellis, the enemy cavalry, charge across this bridge to hit artillery and reinforcements. So what I do is I normally pull the cavalry back and have them kind of hold the right flank. Along with this artillery, they'll be able to hold fairly decently. I'm going to get... No, stay there. Fire on Ellis. I want to wear down their cavalry because I'm not that frightened by it, but I don't really want their cavalry being at full strength. Okay, they're firing on Bristow. Okay. Parrott and Perrin. Okay, Wheeler is charging us. Walton should get off a volley as he crosses into the path. Okay, fire now. Fire now. Alright, our artillery, I'm going to shift them to hitting this point, and I'm going to move Schaefer down. Okay, I hear the train coming. Hear a train coming. Alright, we're in not the best shape. Somehow they managed to basically flank me. Alright, let's see, what do we got? I'm gonna move Stockton here to kind of hold Scales back. Where's my reinforcements? Fantastic, they're gonna get within range. I need to get this artillery unit. I'm gonna have him fall back, because Perrin is within range. We can't afford to lose the artillery. And yeah, they're taking a volley. I could tell that was coming. So I'm pulling them back, and then going to have them fire on Perrin. Now, I'm going to send Hayes' battery to this position, and Schultz's battery to this position. Alright, we're still holding the... Okay, they managed to push Zook back. Fortunately, the enemy artillery train is not in range. Schaefer managed to push back Perrin, which is amazing. Alright, there we go. there is the enemy artillery train, armored train, whatever you want to call it. No. Form back up in the village. Schaefer needs to move up onto the flank. Stockton. Has Zook reformed yet? No, he has not. As soon as Zook reforms, I'm sending him back, but I'm going to position him here. Somehow the enemy attacked and we were able to drive them off, which is impressive in my opinion, because it's not something I was anticipating. I'm going to move Bristow up here just so he's a little closer. We're going to get Bruce and Milroy. No. This way. Yeah. And then we're going to send Colquitt here. As we can see, the enemy's moving Scales forward and Perrin forward. So Bruce and Milroy, if it's the normal sort of battle, they're going to... You know what? I'm going to send Bristow. You know, I'll leave Bristow here until the enemy until I get my reinforcements in position, and then I'm going to send him here so he can get some intel for us. All right, Scales is still in good shape. Woods is firing. Let's see. Looks like Walton's also firing on the train, but it's not going to do any good. Might as well hold his fire. All right, I'm going to go ahead and send Bristow this direction because Bruce and them are in range. I'm going to order Bruce to form here. Milroy, I'm going to form up behind Walton because I anticipate the enemy is going to come forward. Now, I'm going to order Hayes as soon as he sets up to fire on the... and Schultz is already in position, and I'm ordering him to fire here. Hayes is firing there. Scales is firing. Okay, somebody's making the sound that they're charging. Maybe it's Nelson? I don't know why my infantry is taking so long to advance. Colquitt will be in position and we'll be in good shape. I'm sending Zook forward again. I'm moving Stockton to this position because Colquitt and Zook and Loomis should be able to hold the left flank by themselves. Bruce, Milroy, and whatever's left of Walton and Schaefer, Stockton, they're going to have to kind of hold the middle and right. Bristow is getting us intel, so we now know what's going on. We'll retreat him as soon as the tank begins retreating. We will retreat. That'll be great, because as soon as we can retreat Bristow down to here, if we leave him there when the tank starts pulling back, not tank, it's the armored train. If we leave him there when the armored train pulls back, we're going to be in trouble because he'll get a couple of rounds off of him. All right. As soon as we get the tank retreating, we can put our artillery to use against Perrin, who I'm going to send Bruce against, and Milroy. Schaefer I'm going to send against Nelson. It looks like Wheeler is about to charge. Yep, that's right. But we took the volley against, I'm going to send Stockton forward. Colquitt's ready. All right. Fire and get out of there, Schaefer. Get out. Hooray, the train is damaged. All right. I'm sending the cavalry back. I'm going to send Schaefer forward into this. Actually, I'm going to send Schaefer into cover in the town. Behind Walton. Okay, there we go. All of these units need to fire at Perrin. Alright, the enemy's falling back. I'll leave Bristow on this side of the hill so he'll be out of range of the cannon. Of the artillery there. And okay, as the armored train retreats, we're going to see the enemy basically falls back. I don't think our artillery can destroy. Okay, let's see if we can get some shots off against Ellis. I'm going to order Scales battery to fire on MacArthur. Bruce is going to take a position here. Milroy right there. Walton, Stockton, Schaefer, they're going to hold the center. We've got Loomis, Zook, and Colquitt on the far. I'm going to send supplies in to assist, and supplies here. All right, the enemy is still kind of harassing us. It's fine. Stay there. Get ready to take on Parrot. Bruce, fire on the flank. Come on, Bruce. All right, that was good. Still having to deal with that tank. I'm actually going to send Bristow up to get intel, and so he can see better into the valley. It could also be really nasty. No, I thought if you moved into the trees and dismounted. That's good. All right, form back up, Bruce. There's no reason to pursue them. Mount up the horses and get out. Just pull through this position. The enemy train is pulled back. The enemy is basically going to pull back. If it's like most of the times I've played this, they're going to pull back. Walton is going to form up here. I'm going to send Schaefer and Stockton in to those areas just to kind of give... I think it gives them better range. I'm not dead certain of that, though. The artillery is pretty much in good shape. I'm going to move this piece of artillery forward. No. Schultz, move up here. And I'm going to move Hayes here. And I'm going to move Woods here. Battle's heading into the end of it. So let's move up the artillery a bit. And let's hit the fast forward button. The enemy is going to come back forward one more time, I feel, and our artillery should be in place. Let's slow things down as Grant charges against Bruce and should be in the fire range of Milroy as well. And watch the numbers just decrease. And Schaefer, you see, was able to get off shots above the heads because they're up at the top of the building. So that's the reason I put them in there finally. They get less cover, and if they get charged, they're in trouble. But if you're able to hold back the enemy, they can shoot over the heads and work as snipers. That's the way I understand it. Our artillery will continue attacking. We have 2 good vantage points. If I had another unit of cavalry, I'd put him over here to get that vantage point, and we'd have the entire valley in view. I feel like there's a mountain here, and I feel like this is a mountain, so this must be some sort of valley. But I may be describing it wrong. Alright, let's go back to fast forward, because they're not going to do anything. Oh, they're moving Nelson forward. That's stupid. He's a skirmish unit. They may make a move. Well, we were unable to capture any units. That's one of the features I like about Ultimate General Civil War as opposed to Ultimate General Gettysburg. It was a fantastic game, but I think this is even better. And I was really hoping we would capture a few units because we can use them to trade for... well, either money or our own units. And why are they charging Grant from so far back? He's going to be worn out by the time he gets there. Fires off 1 volley and then runs away. I mean, it's a good tactic, maybe. I guess it's they don't really have an option. If it was me, I would just move my troops out of artillery range. Not waste any more troops. Because we're not going to leave this position. Our objective is to hold... Philippi, not wipe out the enemy. We don't really have that good of a unit. This was the first battle of the Civil War, the first land action. It is not the first major battle. That will be the Battle of Manassas Junction or Bull Run, and we're going to be fighting that in a few videos. This battle was known as the Races at Philippi by the Union Army because the Confederate forces that it took place in this particular battle were not very well organized. All right, let's finish up. Okay, here's the stats. We had fewer infantry, but more cavalry and more guns, which was fortunate. I'm not sure if they're counting the armored train, though. We lost a lot less cavalry, a lot less cavalry, a lot less guns, and a lot less infantry. We were able to do our objective, which was to hold Philippi. Our best unit was Walton and Zook. I think that takes part of the previous video and this and kind of combines their what they did on both of those together. All right, and let's see. We did lose Adam Loomis, so we're going to be needing to replace him sooner rather than later. And let's see. Let's look at the goods. We captured a lot of hunting rifles and a lot of farmer rifles, which I think is the standard rifle of the Confederacy at this point. We also captured a 1 6-pounder field gun, which we'll be using to outfit one of our own artillery units with. We captured Cook and Brother, which is a musketoon for cavalry. Yeah, it's a musketoon for cavalry, and we captured 18 of those. We also recaptured the Springfield, which is our rifle, and that means that we captured them when our troops retreated or were overrun. They dropped their rifles. We picked them back up at the end of the battle. The same goes with the Sharps carbine here. We picked those up and from when our skirmish units were overrun. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I am going to be playing the entire campaign, so please check back to see more. Hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified. If you like this, hit the like button. And check back tomorrow for the next battle in the campaign. Thanks for watching.